The state of Texas did numerous investigations into the Planned Parenthood clinics in the state to see if there was any wrongdoing and to see whether or not those videos that were released by the Center for Medical Progress were accurate in claiming that Planned Parenthood was profiting off the sale of fetal body parts. Well, it turns out that, of course, Planned Parenthood didn't do anything wrong, and the investigation ended up turning into an indictment against two individuals that are part of the Center for Medical Progress. Daleiden and Sandra Merritt have been indicted in this case, and it's freaking awesome.
What now? So there's a lot to love in this story, but my favorite is that the prosecutor in this case is a Republican. Now, the governor of Texas is a Republican. He called for the investigation. The attorney general of Texas is a Republican. Said, oh, Planned Parenthood, we're going to find out what's going on here. We're going to get him. We're going to show him. And the person they appointed to, Harris County prosecutor, Republican. And they looked at him, and by the way, the Texas Rangers were involved. Houston Police Department was involved. Everybody was involved. And they looked at him, and they're like, they really didn't do anything wrong. Planned Parenthood didn't do anything wrong. So as much as we would love to, indict them, we can't. In fact, the guys who did the video, they did a lot of things wrong. And you forced our hand. Now that you did the investigation, we got to be prosecutors and actually indict the guys who did the videos.
Da, na, 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 na. I'm so excited about this. This is awesome. Now, by the way, they might face further lawsuits because of the fact that they are facing a lawsuit by Planned Parenthood because they lied about their tax-exempt status. So they might face some consequences as a result of that. But let me give you the details about the indictment in Texas. Now, after a lengthy and thorough investigation by the Harris County District Attorney's Office, the Texas Rangers, and the Houston Police Department, a Harris County grand jury took no action Monday against Planned Parenthood Gulf Coast. Daleiden and Sandra Merritt have been indicted by the grand jury for tampering with governmental record. Daleiden, founder of the Center for Medical Progress that released the videos, was also charged with violating a prohibition on the purchase and sale of human organs, a misdemeanor.
So, look, the governmental records one they're in trouble on, and they lied about everything, and so they've got issues there. The great irony, though, is after the prosecutors looked into it, they're like, Planned Parenthood really isn't selling the organs, but on tape, you tried to sell and buy the organs, and that's a crime. So thanks for turning over the tape. You're kind of under arrest. So, of course, the right wing is livid over this. They're like, no, but we were trying to catch them selling the organs. But they weren't, and your videotape proved it. No. The only one trying to do it was you.
So Fox's Judge Andrew Napolitano is furious because he believes that since these individuals who indicted these assholes are Republicans, right, then this is outrageous. You can't have Republicans indicting Republicans. That was literally his argument. Let me give it to you. Napolitano told Fox and Friends host Steve Doocy that the indictment was a political hit job on the people doing the investigating. They're really seriously pro-life people wanting to expose how government dollars are being used by Planned Parenthood. The tapes come out, there's a big uproar. And then he goes on to say that it's crazy because the Texas district attorney is a Republican. How can a Republican indict Republicans? Or conservatives specifically?
No, it's amazing because he's their legal expert. Now, he doesn't talk about the law. What he comes out and says is, well, we hired this Republican to do this, political hit job, and why didn't she do it? That's outrageous. Well, but because she cares about the law, right? Amazing. And he says, how could she do this? Quote, they're using your tax dollars to kill babies and sell their body parts.
But no, they're not.
But they just proved that they weren't. Right? They looked into it, did a whole investigation, all those different governmental organizations in Texas, all led by Republicans. And they said they weren't selling the body parts. But he comes on Fox News and says the opposite anyway.
I know, Cenk, but here's the question. Are you a legal expert or is Judge Napolitano a legal
he says
expert?
Judge right in front of his last name. He must be the expert.
According to Napolitano, the outcome should have been a nearly automatic indictment against Planned Parenthood because both the fiercely pro-life Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and the district attorney were Republicans. It's absurd. It's absurd. That's not how you indict people. You don't indict people based on their political ideology.
There's so many parts of this that I love. Napolitano also said, like, when you go to indict someone, it's so easy to do it. I can't believe they couldn't indict the guys who we wanted them to indict, Planned Parenthood. That's funny, Judge Napolitano. When all those prosecutors went in to indict the cops who shot unarmed black men and just couldn't come out with an indictment, you defended them and said, oh, well, you know, sometimes you just can't get the indictment. Golly gee, what are you going to do? All those black guys are dead, but nobody's ever going to be charged. Hey, sometimes that's the way the grand jury falls. You got to trust the grand jury system. You got to trust it. Now the grand jury system gives him an outcome he doesn't like. Oh, goddamn grand jury system. How could they not have indicted the guys I wanted? Oh, isn't that convenient? But the ending is my favorite part. So he admits at the end, quote, none of us who are commenting on it, the indictment, in fairness to these prosecutors, none of us have seen it.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you didn't see the indictment? And you're telling me how the indictment was unacceptable? And you're the legal expert for Fox News? Well, Steve Doocy, because he's a goofball, comes in and goes, but ultimately your gut tells you what? Forget it. What does your gut tell you? And Napolitano declares, a political hit job. This is their legal expert. I haven't seen the indictment. I don't care about the indictment. But my gut, as a legal expert, tells me it was a political hit job against Republicans by Republicans?
That's incredible. Anyway, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.